Dun 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 dun. Hey everybody! It's the loading screen. Welcome to the loading screen. Loading screen. Ba da ba ba da. Loading screen. Load the screen. Dun dun. Loading screen. Loading screen. Ba da 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 da. Gonna load the game. Gonna play it now. Oh, oh, if it ever loads. Dun 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 dun. Oh, oh. Different loading screen. Different loading screen. Dun dun. Nothing to see right here. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Ba dum bum 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 bum. Ba da da dun dun dun. Dun dun. Hello. Dun dun dun. Playing a little Dragon Age Inquisition. How's it going? Golden Wolf.
This is bullshit. You trouble anyone?
Well, that was a change of affairs.
Right now, I have very clue what I'm doing. Very little clue what I'm doing. Tremors floating, taste is off, water birds die off.
We should search the area.
Fold it around a key with a small hasty scrawl. Key lifted from drunk swearing about Herald. Don't know what door. I'm out, my debt is paid. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I just got home from the work. Decided to play some, well, I've actually set up a streaming schedule, and I'm going to actually try to stick to it.
Those who oppose thee shall know the wrath of heaven. Field and forest shall burn.
Doing a Monday through a Friday thing, because it gets too loud around here on the weekends to really do any streaming.
To report should any Templars attack you, not cater to your every whim.
The head of Madame Snappy Snips. Mascot of La Masque de l'Orne, named in jest but genuinely respected. Was the last dragon brought down by the previous owner of the cafe, a spirited hunter. It's a cruel victory, but today we know blah blah blah. Lots of words. Oh, there's another red handkerchief. A different simple script on the back of a stable report marked with red paint. Thank you, friends, for helping good lady Karis. Saw those who asked about Harold enter third passage. Could not stay to see them exit.
I can't believe this.
Oh, yes.
I mean, you've got a solid point there. Video games do like to throw around the Templars.
I suppose.
Search the upper market. I guess I gotta find some stairs. Boo doo 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 doo. Boo doo.
They say you're scratching for power. Not on these streets. Understand?
You're certain such a pairing is wise?
It is simple maths. His page was lost at conflict.
There we go, I can fast travel upstairs. Favors for friends. A scrap of parchment is hastily torn from an ornate document stuffed into its hiding space within a large red sock. And we are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Scrawled below is a misspelled script. Herald go at time, praise Adrast. Taken together, the messages reveal a time path and a key to a location on the world map. Use the world map to travel to the meeting place.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
I prefer to deal with the mages over the
Let
Templars.
us return to
The Templars are kind of jerks. But then the Templars are better than dealing with the Chantry, who just want me dead.
It's the Inquisition Herald!
Well, they know who I work for.
That is true. There's not too many video games where the Templars are the good guys, unless you are playing as the Templars.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expect to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh.
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face.
So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... you're all dwarfy. I don't mean nothing, but you're down there. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
Oh dear, I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breeches.
She stole their pants.
Why didn't you take their weapons?
Because no breeches.
Yeah, I'm fighting a bunch of people with no pants. Because she stole all of their pants. Definitely gonna have her on the team if they let me have her on the team.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breeches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. It's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Now I have to figure out who's on the team. Well, I gotta have Cassandra. And I gotta have Solus. I mean, I could keep Varric on the team, but I think I'll take Sarah instead. I need to get her a hat. They do seem to like stealing pants. Hmm. Should check to see what skills she's got. There we go. Gotta make sure I steal everything I can before I leave. Ah, there they are. Now it's time to bust out of here. Head back to Haven. Actually, I'm just going to start doing this during all the long loading screens. I mean, it would be super handy. Dun 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 dun.
Do you need something?
There we go, and I can get into Varric stuff. There we go. What belt does he have? Belt of magic defense. He doesn't need any of that stuff right now. Slap a scout helm on her. Too many breaches.
Another time, then.
You got too much stuff.
And how much is Mother Giselle seem to offer?
Can you read?
And the Vitar I can all get rid of because only one person's can wear that, and I don't have anybody who is that. Valuables. Too many bridges. 16 coins.
Take me one.
Alright.
Must be strange, seeing one of your people held up as the Herald of Andraste.
Maker, I hope
Oh, there's Sarah.
She was born a servicer, though.
I haven't talked to this person.
Okay, you're here. You're the Herald of Andraste. And you were sent to remind us that we failed to support the dwarves when the Darkspawn attacked. I think dwarves are very respectable. And I've always liked stone. And, I mean, I'm Flissa. Can I get you a drink?
It's all right, Flissa. I won't do anything frightening.
If you wanted to close the breach, I wouldn't mind. As I said, I'm Flissa. The Inquisition soldiers needed a place to unwind, so Leliana brought me in to set up a tavern. Nothing fancy, but it's safer for the soldiers than looking for trouble in some village.
You said Leliana asked you to run an Inquisition tavern. How did you meet?
Dumb luck, maybe. I managed an inn back in Denerim. When I heard interesting gossip, I'd pass word to Liliana. Sometimes it was helpful. She asked if I wanted to own my own tavern, and I said yes. I didn't realize she meant this.
What can you tell me about this area?
Adarnis Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harris is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segrit. His prices aren't too high. Yet. Oh, there's also Minave. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
So, this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. That would have been hilarious if you were a man, right? Wasted. Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat
Oh,
down.
definitely. Once things start to get more under control, I'm sure, or as supply gets low and demand gets high.
It's not just a war between those two.
Well, sure, the sky has a hole in it. But I can't put an arrow in that. Well, I have. Doesn't come down. That's weird. And that's the point, right? It's weird and right there, but they still want to punch each other. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
That's why we're here. To help guide everyone back from the brink.
The religious ones tell you that. That's important, right? But don't make it all about that. Seems like believing too hard is what got everyone here. And here is stupid and smells of horse. Really, what everyone needs is to get everything back to normal and proper and profitable. Sound good to you, old-touched Lady Herald?
I'm ready to give it a shot. That's all I can ask from anyone else.
I'm in. It's an investment, yeah? Better pay off, too. Stupid war and everything. I had things to do.
I mean, I'm gonna get along with Sarah, but I'm still flirting with Cassandra, so I'm not just gonna, like, suddenly start flirting with Sarah. There's a quest marker telling me to go here.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in a city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Yes.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
I mean, definitely.
Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been
Very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to
Mostly
meet
the
mages in
Templars
Red
just
Cliff.
want to kill the mages.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is...
The Grey Wardens were a big thing in the first Dragon Age games.
Grey Wardens? I'm not familiar with them.
They're an ancient order that has existed to fight Darkspawn invasions since the first Blights thousands of years ago. They have faded since those glory days, but haven't disappeared entirely. Ordinarily, their order is neutral in political affairs, but they appear in strange places.
So you're telling me this because...
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there is more going on than we thought.
Ooh. Cough, cough. Somebody has a quest for me. And since it's in town, it's less likely to be a dead body with a note.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Who are you, soldier?
Cremisius Aclasi with the Bulls Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and Navarra. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bulls Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
We welcome the help.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
You know, when you're trying to save the world from a giant hole in the sky that's spitting out demons, could just generally use all the help you can get. Do I have more stuff for you?
It will cost at least 10.
Fine.
Not sure why you would want to pay out of your own pocket for books in China.
What may I do for you?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Sir Griffith of Denerim, a most distinguished knight of the realm. He's defeated darkspawn, slain demons, chased down abominations. Just don't ask him about it over dinner. He spares no detail.
Let's see here. To the war room. Uh-oh, looks like you're out of Pokeballs. You'll have to buy more.
What have your ears heard, Leliana? Anything new we don't already know about? No, nothing.
Alright, best man. The Inquisition emissaries were a welcome addition to our vigil. As a token of my thanks, I'm sending Ferelden arms for your troops. May the Maker grant you never need them. Your author friend is truly a mystery. Our search uncovered only a string of foreign accounts. The trail of coins led from Antiva to Tenventir to the Free Marches and Orleans. Someone hid their tracks well, but not well enough. Your writer is Kirkwall, and remember, you owe me a favor. A. I got an amulet of power. Power. Inquisition needs bees. I do not know how someone would come to this idea, but I can see the use. It is a large area to search, however. Know what ruins a party? Bees. I know a man who teaches how to jar them safe, but angry. Stingy, no good for honey, but great for throwing. He's somewhere south. Sarah has scribbled a jar of bees hitting someone in the face. Also a butt. Yeah, let's go with Lee.
Let's see what we have.
Let's send her out after those. Your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason, and darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them, filthy savages tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated at the conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty, and I will see you richly rewarded for your faith. Yeah, see, I don't like this guy. So I've been waiting for Josephine to not be busy so I can have her send a polite, yeah, I don't want anything to do with you, dude.
At your service.
The Cult of Andraste. I think I'll come back to this one. I don't really feel like sending a bunch of soldiers into that. I think over here that'd be good to just send soldiers at. The Chantry remains available. I can make no sense of this. The Herald found her. Perhaps she can advise. Cullen, a letter from Sarah follows. For your big hats, lords, whoever says you're rubbish, his servants don't care, but could drop a few things for them. They'll give Josephine a surprise. I think scrolls or something. Sarah. I'm more interested in the surprise, so I'm not sending the knights for that. Yeah, you know what? The Chantry remains needs somebody to guard it. You do exclamation mark Pokey Shop, space, then Pokeball, and then space, and then the number of Pokeballs you want to buy. You can also do Ultra Ball as well. They're more expensive. Also, if you buy 10 Pokeballs, you'll get one Premier Ball with the Pokeballs. And then the Pokepass will tell you how much money you have. You kind of just accumulate money from battles and from being in streams where the thing's running. So you do have enough for... I forget how much these things cost.
All right.
Still need to have somebody investigate the shards. Oh wait, I can use my connections over here for that. Investigate the shards. But thanks to our Lady Ambassador is able to study the scroll. The reference is vague, but it implies a connection to a temple, possibly elven. I followed the lead and believe one such temple stands in an oasis in the western approach. As to what may lie within, I cannot say. Reports of the place are cut off or have pages missing. I have yet to find a reliable first-hand account. Perhaps our soldiers can provide a better one. Hey, Fat. Dun, 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 dun.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
You said you'd traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Caelan's forces.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic Wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Caelan fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't
You
tell
have
which is
a
real.
solid point there. I don't know how he's not freezing to death.
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
I'm impressed that you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. My friends comforted me in grief and shared my joy. Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand it, a chantry declares that spirits are not truly people. Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
I hadn't thought about it that way. But I see your point.
Thank you. Few are willing to entertain such a notion.
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted.
He does have a lot of ice magic. Maybe that has something to do with it.
The Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake out of the Fade became troublesome.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
That's why I keep him on the team, because he freezes enemies, and I'm like, I need as many enemies just standing there while I pummel them senseless.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interested.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You strengthen your body to deliver and withstand punishment. The muscles are an enjoyable side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
He starts mentioning muscles. I'm pretty sure that means he's probably got a six-pack hidden underneath there.
We'll talk later.
Got some abs that you could grate cheese on. Secret abs.
Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
I was wondering if you could look at some locks for me.
What, the doors under the chantry?
You know about them.
Places have doors. I just wasn't interested in poking through some sister's breeches. Whatever floats you. Consider them open, yeah?
Oh. Definitely.
Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big, armoured, pissed-off helm polisher. Not too late to go find some. Or stay home.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
You're not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? Suppose I could go barefoot in mine. Like that Solus, right?
Never be as good as we were.
Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry. Be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, the Dalish don't really know. They have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not history.
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
Oh, you're from wherever. I'm from north wherever.
What?
North wherever. Oh, we had fun on street and or in local tavern.
Oh, hardy ha. Oh, funny you. It's complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
You Usually, it takes considerable discipline. Hence my question.
Look, I work at it. Practice a little. Not like coloured in text. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Is it an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shy company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
Check the basement of the chantry up here. See if there's any loot. Elf fruit. Andraste, Bride of the Maker. There's a lot of stuff to read in here. It gets to be too much reading. There we go. Get some lighting down in here. Yes. But it's often about stuff that's like lore and stuff that's not relevant to what's going on. Clunk! Clang! I heard the dog go. Bork, bork.
I heard the Templars have withdrawn.
Seems odd. Breaking the Chantry's chain. Not for anything like
I forgot where a place was. Blacksmith. There's Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age Inquisition. I think there's another one. I only played a little of Dragon Age, the first one. Never actually finished it.
Master Harry said that without more water,
I don't know if I have Origins or not. I certainly don't know what order all of them go in.
Feels good to be back at work, Inquisition. And lucky you have me. In lesser hands, you'd be in trouble. Haven can't support the mounts you need, but I can.
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Haven is groaning under the weight. It wasn't built for this, but we'll make it serve.
Heard anything worth noting?
Too busy to hear things, and that's how I like it.
Farewell.
Make her be with you.
Various mounts that I can unlock, and I still don't use any of them.
Now, don't you worry about that sort of thing, girl.
Yep. I canceled too many times and tried to kill people. I've mostly been playing this one because I got it for free and I was interested in playing one of the Dark Ages game. I keep wanting to call it Dark Ages. Dragon Age. And then after a bit, I'm gonna go make some chicken. A little barbecue sauce, some chicken, put it on an onion bagel. I'd have some veggies with it, but I forgot to buy some veggies. That's me immediately running off in the opposite direction I'm trying to go. Hoping it comes out well. Ooh, blood lotus. Can't have too much blood lotus. That lets me make fireballs.
They will make us a fight, not us.
I wonder if he's in this. I hear somebody talking.
Keep focused.
Ah,
You'll
there
know
it
what
is.
Means. Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall? Warden Blackwall?
You're not. How do you know my name? Who said? Ah! That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come.
Well, I'm certainly about to help. Dun 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 dun.
Hold the wall, men. Make them come to me.
You're dead, bastard!
I wasn't here to fight.
Too late for that! You know how this...
Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves. You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of Wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
I'm not here to accuse. Not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
Well, I'm not about to flirt with this guy. I'm not interested.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
Do you have any idea where the other Wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt? That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they'd disappear to.
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall. But this didn't help at all.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a Warden. Maybe you need me.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This Warden walks with the Inquisition.
Which is basically going to just be that I'm going to send him back to camp while everybody else has a party. But I can use his influence as a Grey Warden. Mm-hmm. I mean, we got a solid team. We got me. We got the tanky one. We got the magic one, and we got the comic relief. And now we've got a loading screen. I've got a dog that wants attention. Sky.
Must be an old Deep Roads access. It looks ancient.
It seems the dwarves have found new use for it.
Well, that was a sound. Some hide. But not a whole lot else down here. It was a loud sound. There's some eerie sounds in this cave, too. It's probably the red lyrium. The one person, Venric, was saying that it causes you to hear things, and it's dangerous to be around. It messes with your head. Sneezy sneeze. I really like that grappling hook. Thank you. No more ranged people. Everybody's becoming into melee. Drake Stone. According to that security, we should be secure enough from outsiders. I'm more concerned about tracking darkspawn from the lower levels. We don't have the manpower to push them further in. Keep the product on the upper levels and barricade the bridge. Nice. Ooh, another recipe. I like the recipes, 'cause they let me make stuff. Also, so far it really feels like you need at least one warrior, one mage, and one rogue on the team. Otherwise you find places where you're like, oh, well, I can't do anything, I guess I'll come back later. There we go. Oh, not be undermined, blah. Keeper's fire staff. Something going on over here.
Darkspawn. These won't be the last.
Pretty sure the Warden... I didn't think she was gonna move either. I'm pretty sure the Grey Warden would have a lot more to say in here if I had brought him. Because we're running into some of his favored enemies.
They've been watching our movements.
Oh, level 9. Level up. Well, yes, I would like to give them the boot. No, I must forgot. Inventory, weapons. Because now I can equip the great sword. And I can equip this helmet. Good thing they take these helmets off during cutscenes. Gain an ability point when equipped. Single use. This one can only be equipped by Varric. I'll have to remember to use that next time I'm in town. Dwarven gear. Ah. Gotta find 2 gears. I found one.
maybe the thing needs a thing?
I'm pretty sure the thing does need a thing. I'm pretty sure there's somebody at these stairs who needs to die. Okay. I have a feeling whatever I think I'm looking for might be in here. Let's just move her out of the way this time. Ooh, a mosaic piece. How many of those do I have now? Still missing 3 more. Carta helmet. Requires level 13. It's another thing I can't equip. Now we got the thing. For the thing.
Just let me do it.
Then do it. Quickly, to the thing! This is a big guy. It's always sad when big guys fail to drop loot. A lot of noises going on in this place. I don't think it's safe. I also don't think opening this door is a good idea. If I don't have to turn them at the same time, I only needed one. I could have just turned it.
A fancy lock like that has to be something good behind it. Or something mean. Either way, right?
Either way, indeed. More power. could also like coordinate all of these and have like a strategy of some kind. Because I don't like to micromanage, so I just kind of let them do whatever they want to do. Bow of Helpful Hazard. Dwarven Banner. Some Drakestone. Battle Mage Armor. Some of this stuff is sounding pretty good. I'm not sure what I thought I was aiming at. A mosaic piece. Only missing 2 now. I mean, this is a solid point you have here. 5 dexterity, 9% crit, 10% chance to drop caltrops on hit, doing 30% weapon damage per second. That's pretty snazzy. But she's got to get up 4 more levels before she can use that. They need to give me, like, a box that I can... I think it's helpful because it's a hazard to somebody else. It's like when somebody's tailgating you and you hit a trash can lid and it flings the trash can lid up onto their windshield and they have to pull over to the side of the road while you continue on your merry way. I know somebody who actually did that. Fortunately, there was no accident. Not personal experience, but I did get it as a first-hand account, or... Yes, it was the person who experienced told me it, so this is only a second account of the event. I'm not sure if there's anything else down here. Yes, it does. No, first-hand account, we had somebody where we were on the highway, and this person was riding our ass and swerving all over the place. And so we finally just moved out of the way and just let them fly past us. They disappeared off into the distance, but about 5 minutes later, we found them again. They were on the side of the road, and their front axle had snapped in 2. I think they were pushing their vehicle a little too hard.
The Darkspawn are coming up through here.
We must seal it off.
And this is why you need a magic person. These cave sounds do intensify. Fortunately, we're going to stop a horrifying demon things with a few boards and some nails. I haven't found a way down to the bottom level yet. I keep ending it back here. I get the feeling like there's nothing else here to see or do. I'm not looking for downstairs, I'm looking for exit stairs. The hinterlands. Okay, I succeeded at killing all the people that were there. Yep, left the mouse there again.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Dun 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 dun. Dun. Maybe they'll actually let us into Redcliffe this time. Or Redcliffe will be under attack. I mean, that works too. If I save their butts... Well, you weren't going to open the gates anyway, so, you know... Don't give me that garbage. I've been ignoring the main mission and doing lots of side quests where these things are super powerful now and hard to kill. Meanwhile, the ones on the main story mission, I'm like one-shotting. Because like the level recommendation for this part is like 5.
What was that?
We don't know what these rifts can do. That one appeared to alter the time around it.
Ooh.
Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
More plants.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived.
He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
The veil is wicked.
Yeah, there's other ones in the same area that are like level 20 and they just completely obliterate me. They've been trying to get into Redcliffe for a little bit, for no particular reason other than it was there. And they just kept telling me, I don't know who you are. Go away. Oh, Cassandra slightly disapproves. What are you slightly disapproving of? My company?
Impressive craftsmanship to remain standing after such abuse.
Have you heard? The Inquisition dealt with the rebel Templars. They've been driven away or killed.
Who wants to open that door for me? Apparently not that person.
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs. My apologies. Can I help you?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. We've many injured from attacks by those cursed Templars. I need the herbs to treat people's wounds. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
The Inquisition honors the efforts of all who are willing to help in these dark times. Help the refugees, and we will ensure that you are protected and respected.
All right. If the Inquisition soldiers are there, I might be safer regardless. I'll see you at the crossroads soon. Just give me a moment to gather my things. May I help you?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. I need them to keep wounds from going bad. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list. Stay safe out there.
You have a list, okay.
May I help you?
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
Thank you.
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. I need them to keep wounds from going bad. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help. A pleasure to see you again.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and give her all of the herbs I've got just because she wants herbs. I'm not even sure what herb she was taking. Claim it! Let's run around and claim everything. A lot more quests to pick up in this area, too.
Maybe the rumors
there something you...
Bye. Well, they got all kinds of... They got a lot of stuff. I don't actually know what I need or want, so...
Good day.
He's got a bunch of gear.
Good day.
Chantry Hierarchy. Adraste, Bride of the Maker. Dun.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. What has brought you to Redcliffe?
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
Well, that's very strange, because someone who looked exactly like you spoke to me in Val Royeaux.
Exactly like me? I suppose it could be magic at work, but why would anyone... Whoever or whatever brought you here? The situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
An alliance with Tevinter? Do you not fear all of Thedas turning against you?
I understand that you are afraid, but you deserve better than slavery to Tevinter.
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
The Divine's corpse is barely cold, and you've already joined the Imperium.
Most of Thedas blames us for the Divine's death. The Templar attacks grew worse, and we mages had no allies. Either my people made a last stand here in Redcliffe, or we took the only offer of help extended to us. I had to save them. I had no other choice.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
You're quite a long way from Tevinter, Alexius.
Indeed I am, though I have heard you are no Ferelden either. It seems we are both strangers here. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
Does that mean you'll lend your mages to our cause?
There will have to be.
Felix. I'm so sorry. Please forgive my clumsiness, my lady.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Don't trust these people.
come to the Chantry, you are in danger.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
We don't need your kind here. Your Inquisition's just Templars by another name. I'm here because I believe mages deserve their freedom.
Right. And I'm the Empress of Orlais. Go back to your Templars. We don't need you.
Well, that can't be safe. Somebody's blocked the back door. I missed a book. Uh-oh. Books are important. They give me experience points. Yep, I see it. The crows and Queen Madrigal. The first crow refused to speak, even when we put hot coals to the soles of his feet, and peeled the skin off his face and hands with a paring knife. There we go.
True enough.
Did I miss another book? I think we're good. We need to get back to... the Chantry. Find out why we're in danger. I agree. They're being jerks to crows.
In the middle of the war. Don't be a fool, girl. We did not flee Redcliffe when the dead walked into
Crows are cool.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Always a good idea to disrupt the rift, because boom! It damages and stuns all the enemies. They'll remember people too. If you're nice to them, they'll bring you presents. If you're mean to them, they will remember and be jerks to you.
How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Are you the one who sent that note, then?
I am. Someone had to warn you after all. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
That sounds bad.
I hope that's less dangerous than it sounds.
More. That is fascinating if true, and almost certainly dangerous.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
I'd like more proof than magical time control. Go with it.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it. Ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys?
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
All this for me. And here I didn't get Alexius anything.
Send him a fruit basket. Everyone loves those. You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for
No.
now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
I wonder if it's a reference to Dorian Gray. Gotta return to that war room. But first, book. And loot. I do like his mustache. More loot. I just like this hat that I gave my mage buddy here. Looks good on him. More books. Okay. Let's see. This map, world map. Back to Haven. The Conclave. wonder when it says an hour to complete the mission, if it means an actual hour, which I don't think is passed, or an in-game hour, which is an undefined amount of time.
I'm used to delivering children. Do you need anything more, revered mother?
Master Dennett's horses are a fine addition to our stable.
Inquisition. Improve coordination and infrastructure, connections, training in the fine arts of persuasion, develop a keen eye and inquisitive mind. Ah, I have one perk. That's what that's about. I mean, I do like more inventory space, so yes, I will acquire more inventory space. Jar of Bees grenade recipe. Nice. We have received weapon plans and located an apiary to supply us. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tented his fingers and sneered, "Of course." Quite disturbing. Nice. I've gained a recipe to make Jar of Bees grenade. So the Inquisition is a hollow prank, just to swindle the righteous. The tide of apostates and demons swell on my doorstep as you do nothing. My death will be on your head and the heads of the other charlatans of this Inquisition, and it will leave a stain so dark the Maker himself could not remove it. Yours truly, Lord Kildrain. Yeah, I don't like him. We've gained influence. Yeah, I'm thinking Josephine's the only right one to wield
At your service.
diplomatic stuff. Ah, I have to choose whether I want to work with the mages or the Templars. That's an easy call. Mages. I don't like the Templars.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
So, we've heard from Magister Alexius. I expected as much.
And yet some of us want to sit and do nothing. Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die. And we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep. Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister
has outplayed us.
We can't just give up. There has to be something we can do.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Contact the Arl. We need another way inside.
Other than the main gate, there's got to be another way into the castle. A sewer? A watercourse? Something.
There's nothing I know of that would work.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family. It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
While the attention's on Kadash, we dismantle their trap. Dangerous, but it could work.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
Apparently, I have to take Dorian. Double mages. I know, not being able to work with the corrupt Templars and their desire to kill all the mages because they contact demonic realms, and sometimes things blow up instead of working with them so that they can be there to get things under control when things blow up.
Announce us.
The invitation was for Mistress Kadash only. The others must wait here.
If my friends can't enter, then I won't go in either.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again.
If my friends aren't welcome, I won't come in either. And then everybody walks like 12 feet forward.
Some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
If the Grand Enchanter wants to be part of these talks, then I welcome her as a guest of the Inquisition.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm trying to get on her good side. Plus, she makes a good point. We're deciding the fate of the mages. The mages should have a say.
To close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
I'd much rather discuss your time magic.
I'm afraid I have no idea what you mean.
She knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
Your son is concerned that you're involved in something terrible.
So speaks the thief. Do you think you can turn my son against me? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
What do you know about the Divine's death?
It was the Elder One's moment, and you were unworthy even to stand in his presence.
Oh.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power.
Exactly.
He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
That's who you serve? The one who killed the Divine? Is he a mage?
Soon, he will become a god. He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
I see the spies
Stop
taking
it,
out
Father.
people in the background.
Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this woman's life.
No.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
No, I don't like what happened there. There's a lot of green energy. Now everything's gone black. Everything's... Oh, there we go.
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
I think we've ended up in the basement.
Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
Did we go forward in time or back, and how far?
Those are excellent questions. We'll have to find out, won't we? Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
Then let's go.
I'm right behind you.
I'm always entertained by the response of, "That's an excellent question," but it does not help any. I don't like all this red rock. I think it's red lyrium, and that stuff is not good stuff.
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.
There we go. I think that's actually the way I came from. Other doors! Squeaky dog, squeaky dog. Money.
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me. My tears are my sins, my sins, my sins. Andraste guide me, Andraste guide me.
Well, I think the red lyrium is not having a positive impact on him. She does like her squeaky toys. The question is, which way am I supposed to go? If I knew which way I was supposed to go, I could go in the opposite direction. The opposite direction tends to be loot. I get the feeling that both of these go more or less to the same place. Hopefully, we can help him. Knowing the way the bad guys in this place are, he's probably one of the Tranquil. They're interesting. They have no emotion or anything, and they don't fight back. So people are super jerks to them. But they're just nice people. Oh.
You're alive. We saw you die.
The spell Alexius cast displaced us in time. We just got here, so to speak.
Can you reverse the process? You could return and obviate the events of the last year. It may not be too late.
Dorian thinks we can go back to our own time if we find Alexius.
That makes sense. He sent you. He would be the key. But you know nothing of this world. It is far worse than you understand. Alexius served a master, the Elder One. He reigns now unchallenged. His minions assassinated Empress Selene and used the chaos to invade the south. This Elder One commands an army of demons. After you stop Alexius, you must be prepared.
We can stop all of it before it happens.
Good. But remember this future. It may help you prevent it. This world is an abomination. It must never come to pass.
Yeez, I definitely don't like this place. We're in the worst timeline. Okay, so it looks like what I actually needed to do was both of them. Both of ways were the right way. Neither way was the wrong way. I bet I need both of them so I can cross that bridge there.
I saw you disappear into the rift.
Is that red lyrium growing from your body? How?
The longer you're near it, eventually you become this. Then they mine your corpse for more.
Can you tell us the date? It's very important.
Harvest Mir. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
We already know that. The other person told us that we've been gone for a year.
We have to get out of here. Go back in time.
Please, stop this from happening. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
I promise I will do everything in my power to set things right.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must try. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly, before the Elder One learns you're here.
That's probably a good idea.
If red lyrium is an infection, Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
Are you sure you want to find out?
Hmm.
You've returned to us. Can it be? Has Andraste given us another chance? Maker, forgive me. I failed you. I failed everyone. The end must truly be upon us if the dead return to life.
I'm not back from the dead, Cassandra. I just got... Well, this is hard to explain.
I was there. The Magister obliterated you with a gesture.
Alexius sent us forward in time. If we find him, we may be able to return to the present.
Go back in time. Then, can you make it so that none of this ever took
That's a good point.
If Dorian is right and can actually reverse the spell, then yes.
None of this will happen. Andraste, please let that be true.
We'll have to go up. I've heard the guards saying that Alexius barricaded himself in the throne room.
Loot. Gotta make sure I take everything I can find, because I'm pretty sure I can't come back.
Madness is to be undone. We must focus on Alexius.
Okay. Ah, supplies replenished. That's good. Or bad. Yep, that's a bummer, because I don't have a rogue in the party.
all that is his, and will soon rule from his city.
Yes. That's right, you need a good, varied adventuring party.
The Elder One does not suffer rivals of any kind.
How did the dwarf learn of the sacrifice in the temple?
You will break.
I will die first. Or you will.
Oh. She's a badass.
You're alive.
You're safe now.
Forget safe. If you came back from the dead, you need to do better than safe. You need to end this. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
I need to find Alexius and reverse the spell.
If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
Okay.
What happened while we were away?
Move.
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
Okay, the door is locked. Oh. Key on ground.
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle, if there is one.
The Magister needs more power for his rituals.
No!
Come forth and serve the Elder One.
Alexius can't have wanted this.
The breach, it's
Everywhere. The veil is shattered. There is no boundary now between the world and the fate.
I need to stop trying to grapple hook ghosts. I'm glad I got that upgraded inventory space, because I'm looting a lot of stuff.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes. I know.
And you're going to tell her?
You'll find out soon enough.
I don't like all these red dots. There's an awful lot of red dots.
Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later. The Magister's grown paranoid. He's barricaded himself in there and will not come out.
Picked up one red lyrium shard at some point. I think we're going to call it here for now. And we'll come back to exploring this castle, because this castle is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. See if there's anybody interesting on to raid.
Teabag and I'll...
There we go. Boo-doo-doo. Helps if I hit the right buttons. There we go. And off we go.
This trap, please. Thank you. Maderico, thank you for the raid. How are you? Let's protect our hex totem. We're gonna put one there. We're gonna put one there as well.